5, 4, 3, 2.
A word of caution. There are scenes in this story which may not be suitable for adults.
What is going on, fellow board members? Welcome to another Chill Chat stream episode. It's Wednesday night, a little later than 8 p.m., but that's okay. I told our guest 8:30 apparently, but hey, one too many hits on the bong, and that's what'll happen to you. Anyway, guys, how are you tonight? Hopefully you are all well. I see that the chat is already lit tonight. This is great. This is fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and say hi to some of you people out there. Apollo Patriot, my dude, says, hail Greek mythology, and I have a big heart for Twi'lek women. We know this, Apollo. We know you do. Every time. But thank you for being here. Of course, we have our brother, Thomas. Hail to you, my friend. Thank you for being here, brother Thomas. M. Dastardly, my dude. What's going on, brother? Killing the game right there, M. Dastardly. Hail, you gorgeous maniacs. That's right. We're fucking maniacs here, and you know it. But thank you for being here. Who else do we got here in the chat? I know we got some good people up. Oh, Exiled Pirate, what's going on? Hail to you as well. Thank you for being here, my friend. Hopefully you guys are in for a nice hang, relax, chill night. And then, of course, we have my dude, Tim F. What's going on, brother? How are you tonight? Hopefully you are well. How's your week been? It's the day they say hump day. Is that what they call it? I like to hump on any day of the week, but, whatever. It is what it is. Of course, we have the lovely Keshi Queen, my mod, my muse. Darling, how are you tonight? She's at dance class, hanging out. So, no, hail to you. Hail to you, Exiled Pirate. Thank you for being here, of course. Man, you guys are all amazing. Oh, my guests in the house. We got a legend. Wookie, what's going on? How are you, Evening Mutants? You guys are amazing. I love these names you come up with. Jar Jar Binks, long live the chocolate milk. God, not the chocolate milk mix. You had to get Apollo kicked off on that. See what I'm saying, guys? This is ridiculous. There's no chocolate milk mix. I use the actual, I just buy chocolate milk in a jug because I'm not a weirdo. Let's see. It looks smoky in there, bro. Yeah. Kind of is. Daisy Blossom, the lovely and amazing Daisy Blossom. How are you tonight, love? Hopefully you are well. Hopefully your week is going good. Look at this, Subhuman. All the beautiful people are here. All of them. This is exciting. Yeah, you guys know how I do on Wednesdays. I like to kick back, talk with some friends. Sometimes it's just me hanging out, relaxing, catching up with you guys. We don't talk a lot of pop culture on Wednesdays because it's a day for us to hang out and relax. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. We're looking forward to the weekend already. So, yeah, no chocolate milk mix, only chocolate cows. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's how you do it right there. But anyway, guys, we have a special guest tonight. I'm going to introduce them. These are good friends of mine, guys I've known for a handful of years now. They've looked out for me. They're good dudes. I love them to death. They have a podcast, a video podcast here on YouTube, and we're going to get that link shared out. but I'm going to introduce them first. A couple of really good guys from Marco's Vapor, from the Sham Show, more importantly, the amazing Sham Show. And if you guys didn't know, I was actually appeared on their show, and we'll get that link sent out to you guys too if you have an interest in seeing old Ordsy kind of in a different setting. So without further ado, these two amazing dudes, Marco and Kurt, what's going on of the Sham Show? How are you boys?
Yo,
what's going on, man? What's good, man? It's good.
Happy to be on.
Yeah, man. We've talked about this for a while now, and then you had me on your podcast, and I was just like, you know what? I want to know what these dudes are up to. I haven't talked to them in a while, so I'm going to invite them on Wednesday, and we're going to hang out, and we're going to try to promote you a little bit and see if we can get some subscribers over to your channel, because your channel, for people who will watch my channel, I think you're going to like his channel. These two guys' channel, I should say. It's chaos. It's controlled chaos, kind of here, like how we do it in the boardroom. But there's some real good substance behind it all, which that's what I find very interesting about it. It's like it's easy to swallow. It's easy to swallow chaos, I guess is a good way to put it.
Oh, yeah. That's what they all want. Or not so secretly.
Right. What's going on, My Sphere Oranges? How are you tonight? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully your Wednesday's good. We're hanging out with the boys from the Sham Show, Marco and Kurt here. Now you guys have an interesting story because you guys are business partners, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you guys have known each other a very long time, a friendship that has got since you guys grew up in the neighborhood together, right?
Yeah, next door.
Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about that, because I'm interested, because I don't really know in depth about, like, I know you guys have known each other a long time, grew up together, but give us a little insight on that.
All right. Well, first I want to say, obviously, thanks for having us, Hordes. This is awesome. This is our first live podcast, I think. So it's exciting, and it's cool to see all the comments come up and all that. It's a very nice setup.
Yeah, hey, look, man, this community is what makes this channel. This channel is nothing without these fine people in the chat. Of course, we have Taylor. What's going on? How are you? Ords, cool people. Look up toenail seeds. Look, no, guys, don't pay no attention to what this guy. Honestly, I gotta be honest. This is the kind of guy that you two would probably really like to party with. He's the meme master, and he's got a weird thing with feet. But see, what is this? Any relation to Sham Wow, the Sham Show? Any relation?
Oh, not Vince from Sham Wow. Don't even know that.
We are not associated. That's because to say they look like Smush after about drug use of depression. What are you talking about? Oh God! All right, just for that deserves a little clip.
Keep the
Wookie, Wookie, you come in here.
Yeah, that's a pretty spot-worthy clip stuff right there.
Well, Wookie, you come in here all high and mighty.
I mean, you walk in that door on your two legs, all fat and cocky, and looking at me in my chair.
Look at me in my chair. You're awesome, Woogie. That's all I gotta say. Nice, man. Chilling with us tonight. That's cool. Good. All right. So let's get into it, man. Tell us about you guys and your friendship and how that turned into this like awesome business that I love to support. Go on.
So I gotta say that a lot of times in my life I just feel really lucky that I just kind of was born into stuff, or just happened to meet the right people, or was like right place, right time. And meeting Kurt was one of those things for me.
Oh, definitely.
Hopefully he could say the same.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we were our folks live like 2 doors away, and Marco has a couple other siblings that are both older than he is, but all pretty close, same age range. So we always hung out when we were kids and whatnot. Went to school and so on and so forth, and just were always doing shit that you do when you were kids, at least back then. Playing basketball, whatever sport, really. And
back when you can like run around your neighborhood without worrying about being kidnapped or somebody shooting you or stabbing you. Yeah.
Yes.
The good old days.
And it wasn't like a super baller neighborhood, but it was a nice neighborhood, nice people, nice houses, and kind of all surrounded by cornfields. So that was cool. So we kind of had our own privacy in that way.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, trust me. I live in a little middle of nowhere, and I've got cornfields on all sides of me. And like towards the end of the season, I love it.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. You get a little bit of more privacy out there.
For sure.
So we would always just we didn't get into too much trouble, I wouldn't say, but we were always, up to something. Sometimes we would
only a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, we had a Yu-Gi-Oh phase.
Don't bullshit me. Don't. Did you say you had a Yu-Gi-Oh phase?
No, there were troubling things happening, but
Did you? All right. You just said, oh, yeah, no, they had to go. He said Yu-Gi-Oh phase. No, I'm just kidding, guys.
We tear up the neighborhood with our duels.
Nice. You're just flinging cards around.
Yeah,
dude. Oh, what a life. No, it's cool because I think we all go through that. Like, I still like the Power Rangers, if you can't see. So it's all good, man. I'm not a hater. I used to sell, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all those things when I worked at the comic shop. So, but anyway, go on. Yeah, the neighborhood, you guys run around causing trouble.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons, and then we got into throwing sticks at animals at some point because we thought we were hunters.
It's a progression,
Okay, real quick, I have to ask you guys: Saturday morning cartoons. And now you guys are a little bit younger than me. I would maybe not considerably, but you guys lived at the tail end of the Saturday morning cartoon. Like you were there, you caught it, you understood it. Like it was like I talk about it all the time on the channel. So. It was like
it had a lot of cultural significance in our early lives for sure.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Forward to, even though
let me turn my light on.
Watching a show is, it's just whatever now. There's so many new shows that you could catch, but it wasn't like that. It was like ritualistic. Like every Saturday, it was like, can I get downstairs, pour myself a bowl of cereal, and not wake up my parents so I can enjoy at least an hour of good quality cartoon, uninterrupted. No parents telling you to wash the dishes, do this, vacuum the house, none of that. Saturday mornings was the best. And I'm actually planning on putting together a stream called Saturday Morning Cartoons here on the channel in the boardroom, where every Saturday morning we watch 2 episodes of a Saturday morning cartoon. We're going to start probably with the X-Men, the animated series, which I don't know if you guys, was that like a big deal when you guys were watching Saturday morning cartoons?
Not so much. I don't know if I ever watched it.
That was my shit.
Hell yeah.
But so that's the plan. So just kind of reliving that experience where we're watching a couple episodes, discuss the show. But that to me was such, and I think Kurt, you were right when you say it was such a cultural impact on us. Like that was our time. There's nobody else owned that time other than us kids, and that's why I kind of want to hopefully recreate that for some of the people, our age, my age, your age, to kind of come back and get that feeling again. But anyway, sidebar. You said Saturday morning cartoons, and I squeezed inside a little bit.
We're taking the memory lane walk, so I totally get where you're coming from, bro.
Hell yeah.
You ever watch Shaolin Showdown?
Yes.
That was one of them that we were about. Shaolin Showdown, and then what was the superhero? The electric
Static Shock.
Static Shock was always a good one.
Static Shock, yeah, good call, man.
Yeah.
See, I didn't get to really sit down and watch those. As long as you guys got to experience the Saturday morning cartoons, that's all I care about. Exiled Pirate says you just activated my trap card.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nerds. Yes, Taylor, they were phenomenal. Yo, we got Joyce in the house. Joyce, what's up? What's going on? How are you, Joyce? Hail.
Yo,
hopefully you're well. Accidentally punched my friend in the nose playing X-Men. Like, you mean like you just watch the cartoon and then you're like, yeah, let's do it, and then you punched him in the face?
Got to reenact it.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, yeah. Like our thing, like my brother and I, was Mortal Kombat. Like we'd play Mortal Kombat and then we'd be just karate chopping the shit out of each other, and of course you got mom in the back, knock it off. I mean, you got siblings. You guys understand.
Oh yeah. We didn't do many video games. I would say something we did was like Super Mario, Smash Bros, or Mario Kart.
Okay, more like the party stuff.
Yeah, we never got like super heavy into video games, which is probably a little bit different than most kids.
Or it's probably why you're successful at a young age. I mean, I don't know, whatever, I mean, it is,
We were selling lemonade instead of playing video.
I mean, look at me, a guy that like constantly played video games growing up, and here I am, so it's like
I think you're doing all right.
I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm doing all right.
Should have played video games.
No. I'm just lucky there's a place where I could go to like play video games and maybe make a few tips here and there. So
yeah.
I will say this though, as a child, I never thought that I would get money for playing video games, and that's happened. So that's kind of exciting.
Right.
It's weird. It's interesting. It's weird. This whole and we can kind of tie this in with the Sham Show talk, but it's interesting to see how this all came together with starting the channel, everything before I was doing the channel, leading up to this point, and then watching, this community grow, these people here in the chat just come in and support. Like, I mean, it blows my mind, the community that I'm a part of, and I wouldn't change it for the world. This community is absolutely beautiful. You can see it in the chat just by what people are saying, Parrothead, what's going on? Hail Lords just popped over from Sporking Stream. Nice. Yeah, they're usually doing something on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are usually we're just kind of hanging out, and we don't really worry about who's showing up, but I am thankful that you showed up, Parrothead. That's cool. How was that stream? Hopefully it was good. How's it going? How about y'all? The Sham Show. Yeah, the Sham Show. This is my boys right here.
Yeah.
The Sham Show. And we'll pull up a clip. We'll pull up a clip probably from I will say my episode because I got a big head. So I always hated when Soul Train came on because it meant cartoons were over on the antenna channels. Yes. That was the set because like Saturday was like cartoons all morning, and then your parents like, get the hell out of the house. So then you went and hung out with your friends. You spent time with your friends all day. But that was okay because there was nothing good on until like that block of Nickelodeon on Saturday nights, like Are You Afraid of the Dark and those which were great. So what's going on, Amanda? How are you, love? Hopefully you're well.
I do have a question on that. Are you sounded like you were alluding to like kids nowadays don't watch cartoons on Saturday mornings.
You bashing them kids yet or what?
What are they doing?
Well, okay, here Fortnite. That's pretty much what the fuck kids play nowadays, and it's like sucks because I've actually kind of been enjoying playing the game, but it's one of those things. It's so goddamn popular that like you can't avoid it. It's good for the channel. People like it. I actually kind of have fun playing it. I very rarely play it by myself. I typically only play it with like friends as we stream. I don't really play it a lot outside of like streaming on YouTube. So if
they are watching cartoons, they're like streaming it Netflix or something, or like, not like Saturday morning, get up early to watch it.
Yeah, right, exactly. That again, that ritualistic thing behind it, where it's like, again, you come down like, how many kids nowadays pour their own cereal? Like honestly, dude. Right, I've got 4 kids at the house. Trust me, I know. You see what I'm saying? Like I have to get these kids ready. Like what happened?
So many weird little blips like that in the 90s of like just like a very brief, like a CD player. So many tech things that were just looking back moments in advancement.
Yeah. We didn't know what we had.
Right. Like you didn't realize what it was until like you didn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
And real quick, guys, I'm gonna go ahead. Here we are. The link to the Sham Show here on YouTube in the chat. Do me a favor, click that link. Maybe hit the subscription button. Check it out if you'd like it. Hang out a while. And again, we'll play a clip from my episode here on the Sham Show to give you an idea what these boys do. Damn good guys, man. I from the day that we first met, Marco, it has been nothing but a damn good time hanging out with you.
Really has.
And I'm so jealous of your studio space, by the way. I love that fucking studio space.
Been putting it to use.
Yeah, I see that, man. I was actually checking. I was looking at the channel today, man. You got episodes coming out regularly, which just so you know, YouTube likes that shit when content creators are regularly uploading. Really, if you can do a video every day, that's a good place to be. There's content creators that do like 5, 6, 7 videos a day, and I don't know how they do it, man.
That's something that we are getting better at, and I've recognized that we kind of have sucked at it at the beginning, is not being regular about it. So as much as possible, we're trying to at least get one a week out.
That's the thing is the algorithm, and it does change throughout the year, but typically likes people to upload regularly, whether it's every Monday or every Tuesday, or sometimes it's good to have like a regular thing and then throw an extra in there. So sometimes what I'll do is like I'll try to get one done throughout the week, and then randomly maybe like a highlight stream from my like Friday night parties or something like that, just to kind of appease the algorithm, so to speak. Holy shit, we got 17 people in here. Thank you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, check this out. I just gotta say, look, boom, subscribe to the Sham Show right there. That's what's up. Taylor's a good guy. And guys, I think you're gonna like this content. It's a little bit different than the normal pop culture stuff in this community, but I think that's good. It's like me doing the board game stuff. We're trying to bring new things to this community. And this video podcast stuff is great. I see Amanda here. She's got a phenomenal Twitch podcast that she does, and I'm gonna be on her show soon. I'm excited for that. Yep, look at that. Boom. I subscribe to you all. That's what's up.
Thanks, Joyce.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're gonna have some interesting times over there on the Sham show. Trust me. Fat Steven Seagal beat up Twitter. Ords has swell nipples. Thanks.
I like every part of that.
I like every part. You're an asshole, Fat Steven, but I love you. Disease. Look, this is one of my new favorites here. Disease has just been hanging out, lighting it up, playing Mario Kart with us on Fridays. It's freaking awesome. How are you, Disease? Hopefully you are well. Did I ever tell you, Disease, I really love like how your name's like put together? I love that name.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, definitely. I'm gonna try to get over to Twitch and get your link. If we can, Brother Thomas, you're a mod on the channel. If we can get Amanda's link through it, that'd be great too. For our Twitch people. But she's got a phenomenal podcast. Also, she has a online Comic-Con coming up that I think I'm gonna be a part of it. I miss doing cons. You guys know I go to the comic book conventions and all that stuff. I try to do as much content while I'm there as I can. But with, the beer bug and everything going around, it's been kind of hard to do all that crap. But luckily things are starting to open up again. We're starting to get like some stuff back, which is phenomenal. Makes me feel young again. Swell nipples. Sham show. You guys have not met my buddy Fat Steven Seagal here. This is Fat Steven Seagal.
I don't believe we've met.
No, he's a good guy. Another guy I think you'd like to party with. Oh, wow. Let's see. The chat is not affiliated with Ord's Jazz Hands.
Jazz hands.
All right, give me a little jazz hands, gentlemen. See, Kurt's got he's got some sexy jazz hands there.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt does have very nice hands. He's a musician.
All right.
It's not a musician.
Guitarist.
We have like died way off, but that's okay. That's okay. We're in the deep end now, and I like it. But no, with that being said, so growing up, Saturday morning cartoons, that whole bit.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to the same high school growing up? Did you?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, like all same schools, same grade and stuff.
Same bus stop, same bus. So we spent a lot of time together, whether at home or at school.
Hell yeah, man. That's freaking awesome. And then like now, high school, let me ask you this, because when you started your business, you were very, very young in my eyes. I don't know too many people, 22, right? You started your business at 22?
19.
Yeah,
there it is, 19.
Sure.
I think maybe I met you when you were 22.
Probably. Yeah.
How old are you now?
25.
Jesus, you old ass motherfucker. What are you doing? But right there, 19, maybe I shouldn't have played video games when I was a kid. So it was literally right out of high school. Now, did you guys come up with this idea like together, like to start a business? Was this something that like Kurt was like, hey, we should do this? Or you like, tell me a little bit about that.
So I'll try to give like the brief cliff notes kind of. Went to school together. When I was 18, I moved out of the house, got my own apartment in Roscoe. And then I started working for a pizza place in Roscoe that was also like mini pud and ice cream, kind of a arcade.
Oh, yeah, that place. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right. I know what you're talking about. Go on.
Yeah, and it was a great time. Just, phenomenal people to work with. And obviously, if you're like working on a mini putt course at arcade, then you're going to have a good time. And then Kurt started working there. So
smoking like dubes behind the dinosaur putt, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go on.
I would admit.
Quite often.
No, it's okay. Like let's say I was at McDonald's and we used to like, the camera would even see us. Like all three of us working the night shift would go to the bathroom and shit. Like whatever, man. But yeah, no, that's cool. I know that place you're talking about. Right on, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Super fun. And then so I had an apartment over there and we were vaping and started mixing our own juice. And it was a lot easier than you would think. For people that don't know, e-liquid has like 4 ingredients.
It was especially easy to just have access to those things back then.
Yeah.
Was not particularly difficult.
Yeah, I was going to say there wasn't probably very many shops. I think there might have been 1 or 2 shops around that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that time, there was one shop in like Rockford, and it's 4 ingredients: nicotine, flavoring, VG, and PG. It's like common knowledge. So we started mixing those and just save money on our own juice. Started selling a little bit to friends, started getting in some more devices just out of curiosity and to kind of make some side money. And then for me, I don't know if, what Kurt's thought was exactly, but for me, the light bulb kind of was when that one shop opened a second location within like 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, no, I remember.
It's like, obviously this is a, growing industry. It's expanding. People are about it. And it seemed like the very beginning of it, which it kind of was.
Yeah, I've been a fan of vapes basically since, my first exposure, I was probably like 14 or something, or 15. Yeah. Saw them at like the mall.
That was my first introduction to them.
Didn't really think too much of it because I was just a head ass kid. But by the time I was a little bit further along in high school,
technology developed a little bit.
It made a lot of sense in comparison from a safety standpoint.
Right. And for those of you who don't know, these two fine gentlemen, they started a business, Marco's Vapor, here in our hometown. And I've just been in awe of these guys because of the work that they've done, the way they take care of their employees, the things they do for their community. I support that 100%. Local business. You are the American dream, essentially. You are the American dream. And it hasn't been an easy road for you. I know this because you and I have talked many times about being a business owner and the things that you've had to deal with. And you guys have seen me. You guys see that I vape as I go on. And I want to know that I'm getting a good quality product. And that's why I go to this guy. I hate going out of town because if I go out of town, I have to make sure that I can carry these things on me. Because I don't want it. I will go nowhere else. So right. I don't know what's going to happen if you ever decide to fold your business. I'll probably just quit at that point.
We'll keep supplying you.
All right. Right on. That's my dude.
We'll be in the game as long as we can, no matter what.
Yep. Right on. All right. So so you're doing a little side hustle, selling some products here and there, making your own juice. The lights click. Tell me a little bit of the process from like the legal standpoint, from starting to then actually opening the doors.
So originally it was Kurt and I as partners, and then my uncle joined us, so it was the three of us. And at some point, Kurt decided that he didn't want to be an official partner of the business, although he's always been supportive, of course. So it's just my uncle and I have to give him a lot of credit because he's had multiple businesses, and he really guided that part along as far as get the accountant, get the lawyer, start an LLC, get the point of sale. I remember one of my first conversations with my uncle about it. He was like, make sure you're getting these products wholesale. And I didn't even know what wholesale meant. And I was like, wholesale, like, I can get it like at a good price, but what's wholesale exactly? So like I was pretty naive. I didn't have any business experience.
Right.
So, took one bit.
Real quick, don't mean to interrupt. Brother Thomas, thank you. He says much love, Ords, and everyone in the chat. Have a good night. Subscribe to all these people. I agree. Thank you so much, Brother Thomas. And you have yourself a good night. Now, am I allowed to mention the restaurant? Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, because look, let me tell you something. And I'm gonna kind of blow a little smoke up your skirt here. This restaurant that your parents ran for how many years?
40
years. All right. A staple in this community, a staple in this area. People loved it. People still talk about this restaurant to this day. So you had, do you think any of that like might have impacted your flair for business and the business you have now, like learning from your parents as they went through it?
Definitely. Yeah. And I got to give them credit too. I can't say that I learned a lot of the back end from my parents. They kind of handled the lawyer and accountant thing and all that. But as far as how to manage employees,
operational stuff,
how to treat customers and get them coming back, because they were very good at customer retention. Like they had a newsletter. So like there's certain things I certainly picked up on from them. But I will say that starting the vape shop, they're more traditional Italian, and they weren't particularly pleased with that business decision. They wanted me to do pretty much anything else.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Of course, that's our parents, man. They, as somebody who's, somebody who has got like a vision in mind, like I'm glad, and eventually I'm sure they probably were cool with it. They realized how successful you were or how much passion you had for it, and then they were a little more cool with it, right?
Yeah, they still, whenever they see me, tell me to stop vaping. You know,
like you can sell it, but you can't do it.
Yeah,
right on.
My dad is a little bit more of like the devil's advocate. So like, you know, at the gate, he said he thought it was a fad. And I think at this point, it's pretty well established that it's not a fad.
It's here to stay.
My mom was a little bit more like, I'm happy for you as long as you're happy kind of thing.
But if you want to quit.
Anything else.
Now, Kurt, from your point of view with all of this, give me a little bit like how you see it. Like, because obviously growing up with Marco, you saw that go down. Give me your perspective on starting the business and stuff.
I mean, it definitely made a lot of sense. I wanted to do. I don't know, when I turned 18, it just made a lot of sense to just work as much as I could, and I went through a pretty severe period of basically working retrospectively, I would say too much. And whether it was just studying in school or just whatever I wanted to do, was going a million miles an hour at it instead of making like, I don't know, now I feel like I make more mature decisions in terms of like what to apply my effort to. Still doing plenty of dumbass shit, of course, but I mean, it definitely made a lot of sense, and the vape industry is one that I definitely cared for. It was surprising to me that it was so accessible back then. I call it like the Wild West, because I mean, you could just do crazy shit, dude, like absolutely insane crazy shit compared to how restricted it is now. I mean, you could just you could take that studio you're in and start a business right there and just sell juice to basically anywhere in the world. Like,
there wasn't even an age restriction when we opened. There wasn't even on 18 and up. It was the law hadn't been written yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that to me is wild.
That, it's like I was basically too young to really understand the opportunities involved in that, and to the capacity of which the industry, it's $1 billion industry, dude. There are enormous amounts of facets to it that are all, worthwhile in doing along the way. But, we found our niche. It was something I really like, creating the flavors. That's pretty cool. And obviously a key part of, honestly, a lot of the success that our customers have certainly had, and customers abroad, or consumers abroad, I should say. So, I grew into it really fast, to be honest. Like, once it debuted, and, I, at a certain point, relatively early on compared to where things are at now, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier with like, damn, I should really just bust ass and do as much of this as I can right now, because I know it'll make a way bigger impact down the road, based off of pending legislation and all the other super fun things that we don't have to get too far into, but certainly shape the notion of the industry and those involved in it, of course, as you can imagine, accordingly.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's something I always try to teach my kids. It's like the quicker you get on something and handle it, the less work you have to do down the road. If you just get it done and out of the way. And that's something that I've seen you guys do. I mean, I've seen you grow with this industry. And we could talk a little bit about when you went out to Washington and all of that stuff, because that was really a scary time, I think, for people who were trying to quit cigarettes and going to vaping as an alternative. There was
fear factors involved.
Yeah, there was so much stuff, and you guys actually took the trip to Washington, D.C. to defend your rights as not only a business owner but somebody who wants an alternative to smoking cigarettes. Real quick, talk a little bit about that, because I feel like, again, that was a pivotal part, and not that long ago, really, a pivotal part of the industry and how that industry is shaped today. Just even over the last year, the industry changing quite a bit. Talk a little bit about that.
So just to kind of get us there, shortly after we opened, we brought Kurt on. Kurt, I think, started with like sales on the floor, and then largely handled.
It was kind of everything position of the primordial shop phase.
Yeah. And then he had a knack for mixing juice. So he started coming out with flavors, became the lab manager, and is responsible for, a lot of the success with actual flavors.
Hell yeah.
Within, it was just over a year, my uncle decided he didn't want to be in the business anymore. So I bought him out. So,
nice.
His chunk of money and, parted ways on good terms, of course.
Right on.
So then
shout out to Jeff. Jeff is an awesome human being.
Jeff's really helped us along the way. And then, so it was just me as the owner. Kurt's always, been there supportive, working, but also advising. And
we've always been in the same kind of brain space with stuff and kind of like two brains on whatever it is.
Yeah.
One type of stuff.
Everybody's got to have a partner in crime, man.
Yes.
It helps, man.
Yes.
You can run it solo dolo, but you're not going to see everything from as many perspectives.
Right.
When I always say, like, people are better together, man. Like, that's how you
agree. Yeah. I mean, you can't win a war as one person, right? It takes an entire army to win a war. So
right.
So then right around 2016 is when they started really regulating stuff. Probably
talking, guy, real quick, just like this is a chill, so you can smoke, vape, whatever it is you got. If I turn my camera off, keep talking, I'm listening. Do you think?
Oh, for sure.
Big bet. Don't mind Ords.
So
mysterious veil.
Around probably late 2015, early 2016 is when they really started regulating it, which, just to be clear on the record, we're for regulation, but reasonable regulation. Like, it's good that they have some kind of age restriction in place. They should have like some kind of restrictions on how the juice is made and what goes in it. Like there obviously has to be something to make sure people are safe.
Yeah, you guys aren't like, anarchists.
Yeah.
You're not just put it out there and let anybody do whatever they want. No, you guys are responsible business owners and you want to make this a viable industry.
Right. Like, we're both very pro-business minded, which, leads to a million gripes about all types of legislation and, telling people that they can't do things. And, that's a limitless topic. But, in our industry, we've seen some of the most blatantly corrupt type of handlings. And that's where we have a unique lens to like be able to spell it out and exactly how corrupt it is. And really honestly just sickening in terms of how the government looks at public health and in general and society.
A lot of that comes from what you would expect, like the big tobacco, who obviously
and other powers that be, not just the government.
Big tobacco has made billions off of it, and there's something called MSA payments, which is like the master settlement agreement, which was decided I think a couple decades ago. There's basically these tobacco companies essentially can keep selling their tobacco products as long as they provide states with X amount of funds. So then
yes.
Then you have the states who are getting paid billions of dollars to allow these companies to operate, who are also making the decisions on how they operate. So you can kind of see the corruption there inherently.
Oh, totally. You
have like the big pharma aspect, big pharmaceutical, and then the media. So there's plenty of different angles where
they want to put a patent on it, package it in their own way so nobody else can get their hands on it.
Of course.
There's always that angle too.
Right.
It's a lovely mix of media, corporations, and government.
It's a lot of enemies, man. A lot of enemies and a lot of motives.
And you guys took the time to go out and fight against that, man. I was so proud of you guys when you did that, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, Ords. Marco is very bashful about his involvement with how much pro vaping, everything that he has done. Have you ever seen or heard of our state organization, Safa Coil?
No.
So,
no.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's a group amongst primarily people in the industry in Illinois.
Yeah.
But they fight against all the particular bills coming down the pipeline just in our state, which, you know how Illinois is. It's pretty
Lago.
Yeah. So every state has its own, or not every state, but most states have their own vape organization. In Illinois, we have ours, which is pretty strong. It's called the Smoke Free Alternative Coalition of Illinois. And then, so probably like 2017, they brought me on as a vice president,
Nice.
which I was not deserving of at all because I was new to the politics thing. But pretty much the seat was empty. So they brought me on. It's a paid thing. So everyone who is a member has to pay some kind of membership due. And that funds lobbyists and it funds PR firms and like marketing efforts and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
Not too aware. I don't want to, dive too deep, but like a lot of it comes down to just getting a good lobbyist and having this middleman who speaks to the politicians and, has their ear and their vote.
That's crazy.
You have to
crazy.
That's how the shit gets done.
No, and like this is all shit that you learned along the way. This was like a firsthand like learning this shit.
Yep.
Damn, dude, you grew up quick.
And compared to the caliber of industries that normally deal with that, it's one thing to see a big tobacco lobbyist, but like to side with the vape industry, like we're like the little dogs on the block,
For sure,
as it's grown to be. So that's a unique insight as well. That just is a easy peer into where how things actually happen and get done.
So just as important as the lobbyists, but I would say less effective is people actually meeting with their elected officials. So small business owners, people in, specific trade groups actually going to Springfield or going to Washington, setting up meetings. And then you go from office to office and you're like, we should allow adult access to flavors. Because a big one was, they
were trying to get rid of them flavors, man.
Flavors attract children, adults don't like flavors, of course. So, we had to sit there.
Like, there was that 90-year-old woman who was like, I want my gummy worms, damn it. Like,
so we had to sit there and
deaf
explain.
Ears, man, that's what that falls on.
Because candy's only for kids.
Yeah.
Have you seen my teeth? No, it's not, damn it.
It's like Saturday morning cartoons are only for kids, right?
Yeah.
Hell no. No.
It's fucking
so
bullshit.
We had to sit in their offices and explain that adults like flavors, and then like meanwhile between us, there's a bowl of candy sitting there.
Yeah,
that candy's not just for children.
He's got the bowl of Jolly Ranchers right there on the table. And they're like, well, we can't have Jolly Rancher flavor in our vapes because. But you're like,
so you only have kids coming in here? Like that's the irony you can't make up. That you just see that and you're like talking to them and it's just.
But yeah, we have banana flavored rum. We have raspberry. This we have birthday cake vodka.
It's not about logic. It's about money.
Yeah.
And other enemy motives to limit what's going on.
Memes of destruction. This is my boy. This is another guy you guys like to party with, man. I got a lot of friends you guys would get along with very well. Memes. I think you would love the Sham Show. I'm talking with the boys from the Sham Show, and we're gonna get into the Sham Show here shortly. Yeah, but I just find this vape stuff so interesting.
The other important part of that is that we're never going to stop fighting, especially in the state of Illinois and in general. We're always going to oppose more unreasonable regulations. And when you shop with us, that's something that we support in a significantly larger proportion than what would be common for a normal operating business or corporation. We really give a lot to that, much more. I mean, we have huge multi-million-dollar, what's going on, Kashyyyk Queen?
That's my love, my mod, my muse, my fiance. Yes, I said fiance live on the air. And you boys better show up to the wedding or I'll kick both of your asses.
We're showing up.
All right.
No butt kick is necessary.
Well, look, I'm gonna real quick, since nobody's giving me a reason to throw some clips up. I'm gonna play a clip for you guys since we're talking about regulations and we're talking about this crap. And here we go, guys.
Well, that's where I see things just a little differently. Contract or no, I will not bow to any sponsor.
There we go. I gotta throw some Waynesboro clips up.
Very relevant.
Also,
maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out.
I love my clips.
Thank you for those illustrations.
Yes.
A lot like that, man.
Yeah, we don't have to sell out, man. But no, I just find that stuff so interesting, and here live, I get to thank you guys for doing that because
opportunity to, man.
Yeah, well, I if you ever have to do it again, let me know because I'm free to do that, and we can document it. We can put it on the channel. We could do some cool stuff with it. So if you ever have to do that again, guys, please let me know. But yeah, guys, check out if you guys like to vape, you like that sort of thing. Memes, maybe you should quit smoking and maybe grab a vape. Memes. You guys can go check out Marco's Vapor. You guys want to plug that real quick before we move on to the beautiful Sham Show?
I will say, as one more, it definitely ties in. So they recently banned the shipping of vapor products across the country. So basically, without extreme restriction, we can ship any products out to people and out to your viewers and listeners. So unfortunately, you can check out the website and see what products we have to offer.
If you're in the area, you can
email alerts. Email alerts. Anyway,
right. They will find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, marcosvapor.com is the website, and then in town it's Marcos Vapor, and we sell CBD products and other stuff too, but our main bread and butter is vapor products.
That's right. Those are my boys right there. That's what I'm talking about. Now, real quick, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Oh, let me grab this super sticker real quick, darling. Thank you so much for the 99-cent super sticker. I love you so much. I guarantee it's heart. So now I have to play her another clip. She'll appreciate this one.
I will be talking to the cameramen on the headset. It will be Terry's job to give the actors their hand cues.
Oh, excuse me, Russell, but I believe I requested the hand job.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate the super sticker. And then we also got Joyce with a 2.99 super sticker. I got to see what it is because I don't know what it is. But I got to see because I love the super stickers. I never get enough of them.
What is that?
Let's see. Oh hell yeah! It's the metal horns. Throw it up, super sticker. So super sticker is somebody can send a super sticker based on what the super sticker is the price of the sticker. They send the super sticker, and that's that, man. They can send super chats. It's cool. It's cool. So if they have like a specific question they want to ask you guys and they want it answered. If they want to see a clip, if they want me to dance a jig, I probably shouldn't have said that live because now someone's going to want me to dance a jig. But thank you, Joyce, for the $2.99. Let's see. I got a clip for you. We'll do something other than Wayne's World. Here you go. Sorry to all my Canadian folks out there.
How much postage does it take to send a letter to Canada?
Who's it going to?
Canada. It says, "Dear Canada, you."
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What's up, Sven, the Naked Nordic Ninja? How are you tonight? Thank you for coming by. I love it when Sven comes by. Just because I like to say the name, Sven, the Naked Nordic Ninja. I don't think I've messed it up yet. Maybe once or twice. Something like that. But anyway. All right, guys, moving on to the meat and potatoes of this kind. Oh, yeah, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick commercial break before we dive in to the Sham Show. So, guys, just hang tight. Thank you all for the love and support there. I appreciate that. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. Smoke them if you got them. Drink them if you want them. And we'll catch you guys. First I got to find it. And where did it go? Oh, here it is. All right. We'll see you guys after the commercial break.
We'll return after these messages.
Warning, the following contains images of animals in their natural habitat. Viewer discretion is advised. Have you ever dreamed of seeing animals in the wild doing what comes naturally? Well, now you can with Muppets Gone Wildlife. Watch as these creatures bear all for our cameras. You'll be amazed at how quickly these animals will shed their inhibitions. Yes, these brazen beauties were born to be wild. One more, if you act right now, will also include Chicks Gone Wild. It's poultry in motion. So don't balk. Call 555-WILD now. That's 555-WILD. Muppets Gone Wildlife, where the wild things are.
Yo, Alf here. I'd like to talk to you about your planet. I like it, and you should too. But a lot of people aren't taking very good care of it. For starters, they're abusing our public lands. They're littering the beaches, vandalizing the parks, trashing the playgrounds, and basically treating the planet like rental property. Frankly, I don't understand it. People like that are running loose, and I'm the one who has to hide in the kitchen. Look, folks, public lands are not like pizzas. You just can't pick up the phone and order more. I should know. My planet was really abused. The next thing we knew, it was gone. Public land is our friend. If we don't take care of it, it'll be destroyed. If you want to help me take care of our public lands, call me. I'll send you all kinds of neat stuff. Even a recent photo of myself. Please, let's save the planet. I don't want to have to look for another one.
On guard, salute Wilkins coffee. But I don't drink Wilkins coffee. Some learn, some don't.
We now return to the Transformers.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us during that commercial break. Did you guys enjoy that commercial break?
That was good.
Very much so.
I'm going to be putting a whole thing together. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Brother Thomas with a 2.99 super sticker. Let me see what it was. Oh, I don't want to miss it. There it is. It was just a super chat, not even a super sticker, a super chat. Thank you, Brother Thomas, for the $2.99. And I'm going to be shipping your shirt out this week, my friend. So look forward to that. I am working on getting the merch store up and running and everything. I'm trying to figure out a way, and maybe Marco, maybe I could talk to you about this, but where I can get orders in where you guys can just pay with your cards or whatever, and then I personally ship it out to you. I don't want to have to go through a third party. I want the control to control the quality myself on my end. I want to know that you guys are getting a quality product. No bullshit here in the boardroom. Yeah, I know that number didn't work. Is it a 1-900 or a 1-800 so I can order that video? I don't know. You'll have to watch the replay to get the number, and then you could call, and maybe Alf will actually send you a photo of himself. I said a recent photo, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, that show actually holds up. Do you remember that show, guys?
No, not very.
All right, I'm gonna borrow you a DVD box set. All right.
Yes.
You're gonna get super ripped, and you're gonna sit back and you're gonna plan nothing for 2 days. All right. And you're gonna watch it all, and then we're gonna come back on the channel and we're gonna discuss the entire series of Alf.
Hey, before I forget, I'm a large, Kurt's a medium. We'll take a couple shirts.
Ah, that's right. I got you, boys. I got you. Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Yes. So you saw the design. I sent you the design, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's sick. It's kind of like my logo up here, but it's a little bit different. But I got you, Kurt. Trust me, I think you'll enjoy it.
I'm ready.
My artist, Dustin Eggert, formerly known as Trash Bandit. I guess he changed his name. Anyway, he's my artist, and him and I worked really hard putting that together. And the idea behind my merch is I want you to be wearing art. That's what I want. When you put an orange shirt on, you want you to feel like you're wearing art.
Yes.
But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this beautiful, wacky, it is real as, like, if the Muppets were real, this is kind of what it would be. The Sham Show. The Sham Show.
That's what we're going for, at least.
I love the Sham Show. The intro, like, honestly, I watched just for that intro. Like, the intro is just enough for me. But I stay for the content. So I come for the intro, stay for the content.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me right now? Really?
Even I know.
Really? Really? Well, this is
Tony in it.
Let's see here. All right, here we go. This is kind of what Alpha's like.
It's like a new pair of underwear, you know? At first it's constrictive, but after a while it becomes a part of you.
There you go. No, Alpha is a series, a TV series that started in the 80s with a little furry puppet alien. Thomas, I will send you the info, and I expect you to watch it as well. But okay, the Sham Show. So tell me about the Sham Show.
We sent you a video on Messenger that I don't know if you can pull it up, possibly, but that would really help explain the origins of the Sham Show. I would say we can't even explain the origins without at least explaining the video.
Oh, is this speaking of? Did I mention his name already? This guy here?
I'm sure. Can you play it? You could probably play it, right?
Oh, I don't care. Whatever. It gets clipped. It gets clipped.
Okay.
If I get demonetized, I'll send you a bill.
All right.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here.
So we'll explain the backstory of the clip while you're getting it set up. If that's fine.
Yeah. Go for it. Go.
So there's a website called Cameo, and it has celebrities on there, and they say different things for you. A lot of times it's like a happy birthday, Jordan, a shout out. So you can have all kinds of celebrities, shout you out however you want. Rob Blagojevich is Blago is a former governor of Illinois. And for those who are not from Illinois and don't know this fun fact, 4 of our last 8 governors have ended up in prison for various corruption charges.
4 or 7. It's a lot.
We're at about a 50% here for governors that end up in prison and don't. So that's Roddy B.
Yeah.
Rob Blagojevich.
Yeah. Welcome to the most corrupt state in the United States of America, baby.
He got pardoned.
Yeah, so he did end up getting pardoned by Trump, and he ended up on Cameo to earn some extra cash because he was very.
I love it.
Fresh out the pen. This is Roddy B, probably maybe a month out.
And the last thing I'll say is, if you don't know what a Cleveland steamer is, you should give it a quick Google. It's very relevant.
The
Cleveland steamer.
Give me the old Cleveland steamer. Oh my God, guys, we have a legend. Real quick, before we play this video, we have a legend in the chat right here. Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Skull to you, brother. And I have to come on your show. I have to be on your show. We got to make that happen. Loki's Mornings of Mischief is an amazing, amazing friend. Love this dude to death.
Hey,
thank you, Loki, for coming by. Like, can we all give him a skull? Skull, brother. Skull. Yes. Cheers, my friend. That's great. Thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate it. Okay. Blago. Back to Blago. Really, all you have to do is say Blago Cleveland Steamer, and I'm in.
Right.
I mean,
that's all you need.
Have you witnessed this before?
I have not. This is first time.
Are you serious? Oh,
all right.
You're going to love it.
First time. All right. Are we ready? Here we go. So we've set it up. Blago.
And do you know what a Cleveland steamer is, Jordan?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Yes, I do, folks. I grew up in Northern Illinois in the 90s. So, yes, I do.
We'll be on the steaming.
All right. Here we go.
Hi, this is Rob Blagojevich, and this message is for Curtis. Hi, Curtis. Your uncle Marco tells me you play hockey, and you play for the Cleveland Steamers. I'm also told you guys have had a rough season. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, that's not unusual in Cleveland. Historically, there are all kinds of sports teams in your hometown that have had some rough seasons, but then all of a sudden, because they never gave up, they went from the bottom to the top. What about LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers? What about the Cleveland Indians? Anyway, here's what I'd like to say. Cleveland Steamers are the best. Cleveland Steamers on my chest. Cleveland Steamers. Keep the rest. Go Steam Team.
No way! No way! Oh my God!
He said Cleveland Steamers on my chest. So that right there is our pride and joy.
This is why I love these guys. Did someone say rusty trombone?
Exactly.
Wow. I got so much cottonmouth right now. Jesus. Wow. That's some like major league shit right there.
Yeah.
Guys.
Historic significance, I would even say.
Oh my God, dude.
So that way that ties into the Sham show is that we paid him for that video. It was $115. Obviously,
that's it. That only costs $100.
Yep.
Cameos, you said that cameo? Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Go on.
I would assume that he doesn't know what a Cleveland steamer is, or he would have never said that. And he was in jail for prison the last 7 years.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
He was new to this Urban Dictionary world and what the kids are doing these days.
Like you probably could have sent him anything.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
You could say, hey, sorry, your trombone got rusty. Like,
right.
I mean, you literally could have said anything.
Which I highly recommend you do if you have $115 to blow. Totally worth it.
Oh, Loki's wanting some message with a $5 super chat. Skull brother, you don't have to send me your money, man. You don't have to do that, brother. But I appreciate the $5 super chat, and I got to come big for you. Let's see. Well, you're gonna need a Viking clip. And this is my boy. Don't ever back my boy Loki in a corner because this is him right here. Skull brother, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, brother. I appreciate you, man. That's amazing. I'm just glad that I've got some Viking clips for you when you show up, man. So I come prepared. I'm like the Batman of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I just come with
you really are.
and I got it just throwing batarangs out that my clips.
Clip on deck, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Swifty ones.
Exactly.
You can definitely keep the clip of Roddy B and throw that out whenever it's relevant, which I'm sure will come up at some point.
Oh, yeah. Have a great stream, or sport, and the Sham Show off to the land of Twitch. We'll have fun on Twitch. Amanda, thank you so much. You have a great show if that's what you're about to do. Knock it out the park, kid. And I can't wait to hang out with you soon. So thank you for coming through. Much love. Much love.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda's great people, man. And she might even reach out to you guys one day. She's good peeps. All right. So tell me again how that video ties into the Sham Show.
We'll connect the dots here.
Thank you.
So Kurt and I have wanted to do some kind of YouTube channel or podcast for the last couple years, I would say. People have requested it of like, you guys should get your day-to-day at the vape shop because we've had a lot of crazy stuff happen at the vape shop. We have crazy employees. And, just our shenanigans, traveling out of state. So we were wanting to do that for a while. And when we received that video, first of all, it was a euphoric moment, I would say, for both of us. We couldn't believe that he actually came through with that.
As desired.
As desired. Yeah, we couldn't have made it any better.
Like, he was legit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Blago learned how to act. That's all I'm saying. He's a good actor.
Yes, he is. Yeah, it was inspiring, and not in the way that he necessarily intended, but it was inspiring.
Yeah, to see that, like, wow, like, holy crap, like, look at what we just did, and like, have you posted that video on YouTube?
Part of a Home Alone movie.
It is on YouTube,
where he's so sincere in the video.
Yeah. I mean, he looks pretty good for being in jail for a while or prison for a while.
He does, yeah.
And he didn't know what a Cleveland steamer was, so maybe it wasn't that bad for the guy.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't his worst stint.
Now, like, let me ask you this: you think that if he knows what it is, he comes back at you and says, "Hey, man, I know what a Cleveland steamer is. $211."
Maybe yeah. Counter offer.
Like, if you're gonna get me saying, I mean, like, really, honestly, like, just from a PR standpoint, if I was him, I would have just done that video for free because, dude, like, hell yeah, right? Like, people are gonna love that shit.
That'll get your name out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, he's a fun guy. He's a fun-loving guy. Look at him. He's just a regular Joe. Yeah, I mean, at least that's just me, man. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But from a PR standpoint, that's some grade A shit right there.
Yes, it is.
So like, but okay, so the Sham Show. Yeah. How did you come up with the name? Tell me a little bit about that.
So it was at that point we decided that we should use this to try to help get the Sham Show name out. And that's when we created the name, all the pages and stuff, and dropped that video.
Yeah.
Where did the name Sham come from? The Sham Show
kind of ties into like all the regulations and that type of stuff.
I guess a sham. It's all a sham.
And just even how frequent it is to hear of said shams in numerous industries across the board.
Rob Blagojevich and Illinois corruption is like one of the peakest of shams that we deal with. Government corruption in Illinois specifically. So that was a good tie-in. And then all the regulation we face with the vape industry and in general, anything that's shammy, anything that grinds our gears, as Peter Griffin would say.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah.
Right on. Nice, man. Okay, so the Sham Show was born.
And this happened right at the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic, which had plenty of its own shams of its own.
Oh,
so that was our first episode was my dad, and he was, he's pretty.
Oh yeah, you guys even had the counter going on in the back.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, he's pretty generally knowledgeable about stuff, and he's an investor, so he kind of had his ear to the ground with happenings around the world.
He was mostly right.
Yeah,
He was
and
right about a lot.
so it was a good way to kick the show off between Roddy B and the coronavirus and the shams that we were facing, the shams afoot.
No, it's a great idea. When something's trending, you want to hit those topics, and
oh yeah, that was.
I feel like with that stuff, if you look to the past, you can learn a lot. That's all I'm saying. If you look to the past, you could learn a lot. Real quick, El Puck Trace says, "Hey, Ord's Board and the Sham Show." Well, what's going on, El Puck Trace? How are you tonight?
Hey,
happy Hump Day to you, sir. Hump Day.
Hump Day.
It is Wednesday. Hump Day for you, sir. Good day, El Puck Trace, sir. Good day. All right, so the Sham Show was born. First episode.
So as you can imagine, it's kind of hard to, because we were very guest based. All of our episodes have a guest.
Yeah,
I think all of them have had a guest on, and we like to pick people's brains about the business that they're in or just their life experiences. Everyone has something interesting to say.
Everybody's got a sham, man.
Yeah. So I will say it's been hard to focus on actual shams because we get into just business talk or politics or backstories, and it's not sham centric. I wouldn't say it's not all about us just complaining about the wrongs of the world. But whenever we smell a good sham, of course we'll bring it up and dig into it. But there's not a lot of people necessarily who are like, yeah, I'm an expert on this topic and I want to dive into it and tell you how it's all bullshit.
Right, right.
It's pretty much us delving in with what we know about, where things are at in the world and business in general, and try and find common ground and learn new things, talk about what's hot right now, things that are working, things that have worked in the past, like you were saying, you name it, man.
And for example, when we had you on, you're not like a guru of shams, but you had your own gripes about your experiences with cancel culture and stuff like that. So we'll try on that.
Right.
Fuck cancel culture.
Right.
Fuck that shit. But no, you're right, man. And it was kind of, that was a good conversation we had. And that's kind of one thing I really love about your guys' podcast is that you kind of have a set idea, but it does kind of ebb and flows into other conversations that are relevant to what we're talking about. But the conversations take you places. Yo, what's going on, Glenn? How are you tonight? Hopefully you are well. It's Wednesday, man. We're here chilling.
That's kind of the thing, like you don't have to reel out your subjective point of view too far to find that common ground.
Right.
It's a lot more similar than different across the board, across the Ord's board.
Yes.
Extra dry for you.
Everyone's got their own perspective on life and some kind of sham and just, interesting talk. That's pretty much, what we want to do.
Yeah. So that couples with like promotion as well. And even it's also great to have like that outlet for, just to raise awareness about different things, even us just spewing our vape spew earlier, like most people don't really know that shit. Like I know a lot of people don't really care about that shit, but that's where that reeling of perspective comes back into place. And you realize like, hey, if they're fucking you guys, maybe you could get fucked next. You got to watch your stuff and take care of each other out there, man.
Yeah, no, that's you are absolutely right with that, man. It is 100. And then you guys actually have a pretty diverse group of people coming through the show.
Definitely.
Obviously, other than the Great Ord's board, who's your guys' biggest guest you've had on? Like maybe either the one you've had the most fun with, or like the biggest guest. Like wow, I can't believe we got that person to come on our show.
Oh man, probably Marco Altamori. He's pretty cool. He's a local star.
Yeah, local celeb.
Yeah.
No, we've had some pretty dope people, man. Anybody ranging from like some of our closest friends, like my buddy Hef. We did him recently. A really cool one. One that I personally had some of the most fun with was when we went to Scott Frank's place. It was formerly Ciao Bella, and now it's the Pomodoro. But he's also got this other, I don't know if maybe you happen to see it or it was some good stuff where we were eating some of his wings because he's got this other business called Baked Wings. And he's like, "Yeah, you guys will be perfect for it," which is hilarious because it's like this marijuana theme branded.
Hell yeah!
Like it's kind of ingenious, honestly. Like quick shout out
to that. Keep talking. Cheers to that.
But, speaking of baked wings, but yeah, it's got like the logo is like a chicken with like the most reddest eyes ever.
Yeah.
So we went over there.
They're not redder than mine, motherfucker.
I don't know, or they give you a run. I tell you what. But no, we went over there and we just like kind of ripped some like really hot stuff, which like I'm a big fan of. I don't know if anybody else out there is.
I like to taste it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. But
like, real quick,
the factor of that heat.
Have you ever had that shit that they have on the spicy ones or whatever, the hot ones? That's it. The bomb. It's like 300,000 Scovins.
No, I have not.
Dude, I had a microgram of that shit. Never again in my life will I ever touch that shit ever again. Anyway,
it's a world when you get too far out on the Scovilles, my friend.
I like endorphins, man, but not like that, man. I like them open a little, not a lot.
And you be feeling stuff that you didn't know you could feel. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You get on.
I'm not trying to have an out of body experience while I'm eating my chicken wings.
Right. Right.
It was near that.
Yeah.
And documented, so it was fun.
So we did like basically it was a local Hot Ones episode where we had like 10 wings, 10 or 12, and
like getting hot to like dummy hot,
and attempted to have a conversation while eating these, and by the end I was crying. I was pretty cleaned out. The next day I had to like take all work off and just moan.
Wookie, you can't even taste it, like, because it sears every taste bud on your tongue.
Yeah,
as if you licked hell itself. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh my god!
I always get myself into trouble when I start talking shit about how not hot something is. That's when anybody
I got something for you.
Gonna like try and just scorch your
the little Napoleon complex when it comes to your
hot. In case anybody's out there that has some secret hot stuff, I guarantee it ain't shit.
Send it over.
Send it care of email at ordisbored@gmail.com or the Sham Show. Do you guys have an email people can reach?
Yeah, we do. It's
the Sham Show @gmail, I think.
Boom, there it is. Send all your hot inquiries over to the Sham Show @gmail. What's going on, Sci-Fi Me TV? Sci-Fi for Me TV? How are you? Wednesday, baby. It's Wednesday. We're here. We're chilling. So that's here. We're gonna show a clip here of let me pull you guys over here.
I got a couple other favorite guests real quick. Scott Scott Lantow from Revival Tech Repair was a really good one. We was talking a lot about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and he has a great insight on it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
One of my other personal favorites was Kurt's brother, who he has autism, and I would say like mildly.
He's pretty autistic. He's pretty autistic. He can have like a conversation with you, like a little, like he'll converse, but it's so one-sided,
And that was a really fun episode just to like hear what Kevin had to say.
Hell yeah.
People seem to like that because it's a peer into a perspective that a lot of people just don't have maybe access to or have.
Yeah, this is a good point, man.
Because why would you? I get that.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point, man. Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm definitely have to check that one out.
That's a good one.
Very good one.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely check that out, guys. And real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and 1 second here. Let me find my mouse. Sorry, I have to produce the show all by my lonesome tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. Nice. Let's see. How many subscribers did you guys have earlier today? Was it 72?
Yeah, it's like 72. And that's something we're working on, of course, and growing with like the consistency. And we haven't been the best about cross promoting through platforms.
Well, let's see. You're one away from 80 now. So
let's go.
There we go, guys. We got to go one more. If you guys have not subscribed to the Sham Show, I'm going to go ahead, plug the link. And if you guys could do me a favor, subscribe. If you like them, hang out a while. If you don't, that's fine too. These guys, their fees won't get too hurt.
Yeah.
We can still be friends. I promise.
And that's why I love you guys. So here it is, the Sham Show, guys. This is the link. Go check them out right there. Subscribe to them. Let's get them 80 subscribers tonight. Why not? This is a beautiful community, and I know that you guys can do it. Oh, easy now, man. Now he's definitely gonna get me demonetized. No, I'm just joking. All right.
I had an itch.
Oh, Carrie, I love you, man. All right. Let me share the screen real quick.
You're bringing awareness to terminal paleness.
Yeah.
We'll only listen like 30 seconds or so of the clip. But let me share this for you. Here we go.
Beautiful.
This is me on the Sham Show, everybody. So pay attention here. 80 done. Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank
you so much, man. Thank you so much. Much love. All right, here we go. This is the clip. We're going to do this here. Hold on a second. I don't think I shared my audio. Boomer moment there. Hold on.
Boomer moment.
I have a lot of it. All right, here we go. All right. Here's a clip of me on the Sham Show. I love this setup. You guys like that broken TV in the back?
Yeah. Maximally merged.
This is fucking art. You guys see this shit? It's fucking art.
It is.
All right, here we go.
And he's one of the people that just wants to rebel against the system because it's corrupt. And he has this. I haven't spoken to him that recently, but I think he has this guilt that he has his white privilege he was born with.
White guilt.
Yeah, white guilt and class guilt. A more affluent family. And that's a good point. That instead of trying to fight from outside the system, fight it from the inside. Use your white privilege and influence to better the situation.
The system is definitely set up to be changed. It's just not timely.
Him fighting officers and getting arrested and pinned down, and I don't know if he got out, but being in jail does not exactly help. But if he used his parents' influence,
there it is. These are the kind of conversations you guys. I don't want to go too deep into that because that's not what this channel is about.
That was the deeper roots there for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said,
we'll get there.
Absolutely. And like I said, we don't really talk about a lot of politics on my channel. You guys know this. Maybe you guys know how I feel about politics. I don't know. I personally don't like politicians, period. But what it comes down to is these are conversations.
Wrong, man.
Right. And these are conversations that need to be had. And this is the kind of stuff that you'll see at the Sham Show. But it's not just that stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff too here. Let's see. We'll kind of fast forward because this was a long show here. This is a long show.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll load here. Maybe not. But Wookie, that's why you're the man. Wookie is the man. They didn't harass us when we were causing trouble in the cafeteria. They did their job. And hell, to this day, I'm still friends with some of them. I had a buddy of mine used to come over to the house all the time. We'd party. He'd sit around for days and play my Xbox because he didn't have one. But it was cool, man. We were cool. He became a police officer. And as far as I'm again, the conversations, this is a kind of cool conversation to have. Man.
Genuinely good people out there who are police officers that want to do a good job and take care of the people in their neighborhoods and their communities.
I love that, Mike.
Asshole cops. Hell yeah.
Those shirts do a good job.
Well, my friend, no matter what.
Sure.
But right there, guys. So that's kind of the whole thing with the Sham Show. That's their little, and you guys kind of move your set around a little bit, but
we do.
Those are the kind of conversations you have over in a Sham Show. Sometimes very in depth.
That's like the kind of the deep end, if you will.
Usually it's a little bit more lighthearted if we can, but if there's serious topics, we'll dive in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's a place to throw our honest thoughts and opinions. So,
and especially in that conversation, if you guys want to learn a little bit more about how I feel about stuff, you guys can definitely you'll learn a little bit about me in that video that you might not necessarily learn here on the channel, because that was a very open discussion with all of us, man.
Oh yeah,
and it yeah, right. It's fucking demonetized when you took your shirt off. But yeah, no, the Sham Show, man, the Sham Show, and I'll show you guys here. I'll show you their whole page. That way, you guys know you're in the right spot. Let me refresh the page before I share it here. Boom, right there. 81 subscribers. Congratulations.
Beautiful.
Show.
Thank you so
Look
much.
at that. That's awesome. No, don't thank me. Thank this beautiful community I have here.
And thank the community.
Yeah, these people here. If you ever need help with that. What help with what? What did I say? I don't like spicy foods. That's okay. I like them enough to taste them. That was my favorite Sham show.
Of course, it was the best Sham show. It's all about the guest.
All about the guest. All about the guest. But no, man, thank you guys so much, man. That just to know that like you guys support me enough that I can be like, hey, go check these guys out, and you guys actually trust me enough to go do that, man. That means the world to me, man. That really does. So, man, I didn't even realize how deep we got into that conversation.
We were pretty balls deep there, Chief.
That was nuts. But I think
that was like hot times, I guess. I don't even, man. This whole since the pandemic began is a total like mind fuck with my perception of time. You name it, man.
Oh, producing. All right, cool. Sci-fi. I'll have to keep that in mind, man. I'll have to keep that in mind. Good looking out. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was like when everything was like popping off, dude. Well, no, it was like we were pretty deep into it. I think about 6 months into everything.
We were in the midst.
That was nuts, man. But yeah, the Sham show, everybody go check them out, man. Now we talked a little bit before we went live. So when you started the Sham show, where did you want to see the Sham show at right now, like in this time? Like let's say you look back when you started it, which say a little over a year ago, maybe, right?
Yeah, year and a couple months.
Okay, so yeah, a little over a year. Where did you see yourself at this point? Where did you want to be with the Sham show?
Well, definitely more subscribers, but I'm sure, as you would know, you're probably never happy with the amount of subscribers or the amount of content, or it'll always fall short of your hopes, I think. But some more subscribers, and probably, like I was mentioning earlier, a little bit more Sham focused, just because we really like that kind of nitty gritty, the controversial topics. But other than that, I personally am really happy with the guests we've had on and the work we've put out and how much we've grown. And I know we're kind of where we generally need to go as far as, putting it on more diverse platforms.
Right.
What direction we want to go in.
Absolutely. A good spot to maybe bring up alt tech, like, Odyssey, BitChute, websites like that are kind of maybe not outside of the YouTube spectrum, because let's be honest, YouTube here, they kind of fall a certain way most of the time. They hide people's content, shadow ban people who don't necessarily agree with what they agree with. So definitely something to diversify your portfolio, if it were.
Right.
But all right, yeah, no, definitely, man. That's great. Yeah, and you guys just keep doing you, and the subscribers, the people, they'll show up, man. You guys have a good thing going on.
Something relating to that is we just had a couple guests on it, Drake Menke and Jake Dunaway, and they have their own stream. It's called What We Learned This Week, and it's pretty much just like a few dudes sitting around bullshitting. They're into gaming as well, but it's largely just bullshitting.
Yeah, they do podcast, pretty standard podcast orientation.
Something they brought up during that.
Some other stuff though.
Yeah, something they brought up during the episode was like their diverse platforms that they put it on, and one interesting one in particular was that they had just started streaming on Pornhub, and they've gotten more views by far than all of their other streams, and between YouTube and everything else that they do, that Pornhub was the ticket, and that was something that was like really interesting to me because. First of all, what are they doing while they're watching the video?
Yeah.
And then, like, who actually goes on Pornhub to watch a podcast? But I guess people do.
Yeah, no, you're not the only one. I believe our buddy Memes of Destruction has done that same thing. I mean, it's something that people know about and people do. I don't know if I'd ever do that. But hey, man, if it works for you, that's fantastic. I mean, people probably spend a lot of time on Pornhub and they come across the podcast and they're like, well, I'm here already. I might as well enjoy this podcast.
Right, I'm chilling.
There were witty cartoons and well-written articles and Playboy back in the day, or it was a Penthouse and things like that. So I mean, who maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's been a thing. I don't know. I mean, people want to listen to a podcast while jerking it. That's cool, man. Jerk it to your podcast. That's a little weird. Hopefully, none of you guys are doing that to my podcast.
I'm sure they are.
Totally. All these savages. Carol, there, my boy's getting lonely out there on the sea. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Hail Snow Dub, my brother. Hail the Cotton Connection. Hail the Cotton Connection. You know what? Because hail the Cotton Connection, Snow Dub. Hopefully you're still here. I'm going to play you a clip because I got all kinds of new clips now, and we're going to do it. Snow Dub. Hail the Cotton Connection. Hail my puppet brothers. This is for you.
I would just like to say a few words about nudity.
There you go, my dude. There you go. It's a little Sam the Eagle for you.
I love him.
Sam the Eagle's fantastic. Thank you for being here, Snow Dub. Much love to you, brother. All right. So where do you want to see the Sham show go? Where do you want to take it? What is it about the Sham show that you want people to see?
All the shams, man. Nah, not even. It's just I think of it as like an outlet to give people that we think are worth having a voice, and in collaboration, use our voices as well. I mean, that's kind of the main thing. And me and Marco's headspace is usually, we're trying to be forward thinking and talking to interesting people that have stuff going on and putting a focus on that type of stuff. I think it's really helpful for a lot of different people to kind of see some of those insights. So in a way, that's something that I admire about what we got going on. And, as far as, and when you look at it in that lens, like there's a lot of room to grow it. Because, like I said earlier, you can look at it from everybody's got a sham. Everybody's got something going on that they're looking to achieve in the world. And videography in general is the move, like the multiple platforms thing makes all the sense in the world. More spots on the web, more eyes, et cetera, if that's kind of the route that you're going. But yeah, I mean, documentation and documenting what is worthwhile and continuing to do so.
For me, largely, it's like pretty much the route that like Joe Rogan chose. Of course, got to bring him up.
Oh yeah, Rogan.
The amount of influence that he has, the amount of knowledge that he spreads, and the platform that he gives people, he pretty much has the power to some extent to help people get elected or not. Even as president, all the way up to that. Not to say that we'll maybe ever get there, but to spread knowledge, but also help people build their influence and get their word out. And through that, obviously we'll filter some guests. Like some people it's not about agreeing or disagreeing with them, but if, we don't care for their message and we know that that wouldn't spread the right message, maybe not have them on. But also like the controversy aspect is good and, always up for a good debate.
Oh yeah. Memes has turned himself from a bucket of dog shit to high market value. Not gonna lie, kind of impressive. Yeah, I gotta say, if you guys follow Memes of Destruction on YouTube, this dude's been doing, I don't know, it's like One Punch Man workout shit. I don't fucking know, but the guy is getting ripped, and he's making me feel like a piece of fucking shit myself. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of inspirational. Jesus Christ, I need to really do something with my body. Thank you for also making me feel like a piece of dog shit, Wookie.
We're right there with you, bud.
How are you guys defining sham? This is a use I have not heard before.
Oh, that's kind of
yeah. I mean, you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but reiterate on that if you could.
It's almost like something that's passed off to be okay, but it's really not right.
An untruth, a facade.
Uncovering the facade.
Yeah.
Breaking down the social veil.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we should probably have like a nice, concise definition because we kind of thought it was like common knowledge for people to know what Sham was, but it turns out kind of a lot of people don't, and they're like have the Sham Wow connection. They're like, I don't know exactly what that is, but yeah.
Oh shit! Look at
You
that.
know what Sham Wow is? It's like a fancy.
I know what a Sham Wow is.
Okay,
I'm saying that, like,
Wait, what's a Sham Wow? No, I'm just kidding. Look at that. You sexy AF, babe. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you, girl. You know what's going down later. Anytime, or yeah, Wookie, I'm glad you show up in the chat, bro. You keep me on a level. You keep me leveled, Wookie. I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it. Okay, that's what I thought. The context was thrown out. No, that's okay. We've kind of been all over the place today. We really talked about a lot of different shit.
Very much.
Women are cute when they're. They fuck you, Wookie. This is why I love these fucking people, man. They just fucking hey. That's why I love these people, man. He's such goddamn good people, man. Sham Wows is what they swab my deck with. Wow, that's I mean that's an upgrade, right? Because it used to be these shitty old. What was that?
It's a I believe them to be a pretty quality product. You know, if I was going to swab a deck, that might be the first thing that I reach for.
Yeah, you just reach over the side of the ship and squeeze it right out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hit them with the Yarhar, swab the deck.
That's damn. I like you did that on my channel. That happened right here, folks. Sham to me has always carried the additional put up jab blowing smoke. Yeah,
that's kind of a factor that I really think of. Or those are the ones that really bother me the most when it's just so overlooked or underaddressed. Accepted when it really shouldn't be.
Right.
A cool concept or like goal for us, I think, is to like in some way replace mainstream media because like that is talk about a bucket full of shams.
Oh yeah.
So for people to get their news or information or knowledge through us would be very personally satisfying for me.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and there's a great community, and I'm a part of some of those people who are in that community, or I know some of these people, and I'm a part of that. They're part of my community, that do this because they want to give people.
You broke off. You broke up on us.
Boards.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, the stupid monitor does this all the time to me.
It
shuts off. I apologize. Anyway,
You good,
yeah, sorry, I'm baked. What were you saying?
You're talking about like communities of people spreading knowledge. And...
Oh yeah, no, definitely, yeah. I think this is a good community to be a part of that, and hopefully, hopefully we see more of you guys come through this community because I think it's different than the pop culture side of things, and I think we need more of that in the community. Because like my channel, mostly just pop culture stuff. I try to just have fun with it, enjoy my life. But
I'd say
Sham Scam, same thing. Yeah, exactly. You could the Scam Show.
Yeah, it could be the Scam Show.
All right, guys, you know what I'm doing? I'm starting a show called the Scam Show, and I'm going to do exactly what they're doing, and it'll all be good because it is the Scam Show.
Exactly. You can do it better than us.
No way, man.
I support it.
No way, the Scam Show. And then I'll just parody you guys. Like, it'll just be a parody. Is that cool? Can I do that?
That would be our greatest honor.
Honestly, that would be fucking amazing.
I'm going to do an episode of the Scam Show.
Yeah.
But I'm going to interview you guys. Me and somebody else are going to I'll be Kurt. Okay. And then I'll find somebody who looks like you.
Yeah.
And it'll be the Scam Show.
I love it.
It's fucked up, dude, because you could easily pull it off. Like,
it's so perfect. It's perfect. Thank you, Wookie. Wookie with a 3. Like right there. Thank you, Wookie. With puppets. Yes! Yes!
Ooh. Now that's a good integration there.
Hail the Cotton Connection.
Oh, my Atlanta.
Snow Dub, prepare your DMs because I'm sliding into them, buddy. All right. We've got a whole puppet community of people, and I've been dying to get back into puppetry because I used to do that here on YouTube, and I want to get back into it. So I think Wookie, the scam show is good. Yes.
I feel like puppets can get away with saying things that people can't.
I agree. I 150,000% agree with you.
Like a cartoon can.
Yeah, like any
it's
animation.
Like, oh, look, it's clearly fabricated. It's
Absolutely.
just by a human.
Absolutely. Okay, so real quick before we like wrap everything up here, I want to watch this video, and I talked about this earlier with you. Let's see here. Yeah, it's this one. Here we go. Okay.
What do we
All right,
got?
so I had somebody send me this video. It was the one with the two guys. And I thought this was great. And I think some of you people would find this hilarious. So here we go. Oh, something went wrong. Something went wrong.
Fix it.
There we go. Okay, now. All right, here we go, guys. All right, you ready for this? Here we go.
I'm scared. All right, Uncle Bobby, here we go. Hold on, technical difficulties.
That guy's just screaming.
Hold on. I'm dying here. We're going to the moon. Let's go, Uncle Bobby. Space pound, baby.
Space power, baby. Space power, baby. He said, "Oh shit."
That is an incredible concoction. I love it.
I've got the things to do it.
I tell you what, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you get high right there.
I tell you what, man. I learned at a young age that a Culligan jug full of smoke is no good for your lungs. Anyway, you fucking got it.
That's an incredibly stupid thing.
Yes, it is.
Build character, though.
Oh, and we should do it right here in the boardroom on the channel.
Yeah.
Just for you, Wookie.
Wait, fucking space cadet.
Really good.
We used to do gravity bongs like that. You ever done a gravity bong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Puppets do rule. I agree, Taylor. I 100% agree with you. Oh my gosh. Right? How old are these people? I don't know. Old as hell. Old as hell, Wookie. That shit is it's funny as hell though. You got to admire the engineering skills there. I mean, that's pretty clever.
Ingenuity, yes.
Oh, yeah. The apparatus functioned quite appropriately.
What the fuck is going on? $2 super chat from Mr. Justin Proper. What the fuck is going on? LOL. Well, thank you for the $2. And I'm interviewing my good friends, Marco and Kurt from the Sham Show. So yeah, I gotta play. Oh, I'm gonna play you a clip. Have I played one yet? I probably played them all. All right, this one goes to you, Justin Proper, because I love you, buddy. Here you go.
Yes, friends, the new Turbo Ginsu. Woohoo! It dices, it slices, and yet makes French fries in 3 different. Whoops!
Thank you, Justin Proper, for the $2 super chat, my friend.
That makes me want to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again.
I literally just did was it not this last weekend because it was raining, but the weekend before that. That week I went out and purchased a projector. I just out of nowhere, I was like, whatever, projector. Came with a screen and everything, and we had an outdoor movie that Saturday night, and we watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie outside on the big projector. It was fantastic, man.
What a throwback!
It's such a good movie. I love that shit, man. It's so good. Justin Proper with another $2 super chat. Is that Bon Scott on the right? Yes.
That's a new one.
That's a new one.
Who's Bon Scott? No, I have to look it up.
Bon Scott. You don't know, God. Why you got to do that to me, Marco? Don't say that. Thank you, Justin Proper, for the $2 super chat, man. I love you, brother. Thank you for the $2. Here you go.
Clips.
Yeah, here you go.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure he's dead. Look at this. You guys are gonna get fucking roasted. Everybody's gonna unsubscribe from the channel now.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No,
Who's Bon Scott?
It was just a joke.
Well, babe, we expect you not to know. That's okay.
I feel inadequate now.
I don't know, Justin.
But I have seen that clip before, if that helps.
With that clip?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one you just showed that was
Macho
Bon
Man.
Scott.
Yeah, Bon Scott.
That wasn't Bon Scott.
Exactly.
You look like Bon Scott.
Let
That's what
me-
we say.
Hit me some Bon Scott.
No,
I don't know who Bon Scott
No, it
is
wasn't
either.
a joke.
Justin, what are you doing coming in here right now?
Roast away, man.
Roast away.
We're here for it.
You had to see. Look at what you guys started. You just showed up and look at what you started. Subscribe to the Sham Show.
Controversy.
Controversy. See, look. This is the kind of conversation you're going to controversial conversations this entire time at the Sham Show. Go check them out. All right. So, you told us where it came from. You told, or where the Sham Show started. You told us where you expected to be today. You told us where you want to take it. I think if you guys keep doing what you're doing, you guys are going to do phenomenal things. Keep plugging away. Don't stop. Be consistent. I think is probably my biggest advice to you is just be consistent. I've been doing this almost 3 years. At the end of this year, it'll be 3 years. And, I'm at 1,200 subscribers. And I'm loving every one of those subscribers, the people who show up in the chat, the people who, this community has just made it's weird when you care more about the internet friends you meet than the people who are like really surround you in your life, because I felt so much love and grace from this community. And I hope that you guys come around more often. I hope that you guys come check some of these other content creators out. Oh shit, here we go, guys. You're in trouble now. You guys are fucking in trouble now.
Hi guys.
Justin, get him.
No.
Real quick.
Bon Scott.
Real quick before you roast everybody here. Marco, Kurt of the Sham Show, meet my good friend Justin Proper.
What's up, Justin?
Hi. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Thanks for hopping on and roasting us real quick.
No. I just have a couple of these, AC/DC posters back here. And, as an AC/DC fan, have you ever heard of a song called Highway to Hell?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm on the
He sings it. Yeah, no big deal.
Okay.
Only one of the greatest rock bands of all time.
I'm surprised I didn't recognize that name, man.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's not necessarily. I mean, the guy's been dead for 40 years or 30 some years, so it's fine. But I don't know. I think it's just the hair. That's all I'm really commenting on. It's it's really
for sure.
Hey, real quick before you finish your history lesson. Taylor says Sham Show will rise. I have a good feeling.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you.
You know what? If you guys can take a joke, then I think you guys are gonna be fine.
Oh,
you're gonna be
these
cool.
guys.
I
They
think
can handle
all
it.
the jokes, man.
These guys are great. Justin, you would get along with these guys, I think.
How did you find them?
I've known they're friends of mine. They live very close to me.
From the vape shop.
From the vape shop, that I go to. And
You actually? Are you serious?
Yeah, he runs a vape shop, a very successful vape shop. Also, Thomas says, "Go away, Justin."
Oh, okay. I will in just a second, but just
he ain't even sent me money to make sure that you got the message. $1.99. Look. This is Thomas. Whenever Justin comes into a room, shit, where'd my clip go? There it is.
You walk in that door on your two legs, all fat and cocky, and looking at me in my chair.
What? What does that have to do with me?
Just that's what Thomas says to you when you come into a room. I'm just saying. But anyway, all right, Bon Scott, educate these kids.
Yeah. It's the lead singer of AC/DC with hits like "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap," "Highway to Hell," "Whole Lot of Rosie," "Let There Be Rock." No big deal. The only thing was like you resembled him, and I was just like, "You're like, who the hell's Bon Scott?" And you're asking the one guy who has like the AC/DC posters and in the background. You know, I don't know. I have multiple copies of Back in Black. I love that band so much, and I'm just like,
I'm buying Kurt this jean jacket. I'm just saying.
You should.
Feed Rocket.
You absolutely should. It'd be great.
The Queen, guys. The Queen has spoken. She says Kurt and Marco are both handsome. Well, look,
very, very handsome. I just don't know what celebrity. By the way, which is Kurt and which is Marco?
That's Kurt.
I'm Kurt.
Okay. Hi, Kurt.
Bond.
Hi, Bond. No, aside from the mustache, if you shave the mustache, it would work very well.
He does get Keanu Reeves a lot.
Yeah, I get Keanu Reeves.
Nah.
Don't get it?
No,
I see it a little bit.
Gotta get rid of the stash. Now my hair's a little on the longer side for the Reeves.
Don't cut it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna keep.
He gets Jim Morrison.
Growing. Yeah. Now I'm entering that.
Jim Morrison's dope.
Park.
Yeah.
Jim
Morrison.
But still the mustache and stuff. Like I get it.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Just to show how epic Bon Scott is, he would drink probably more than all of us combined and still like have a good show. Like he never had a bad show. And he's still saying on key and he's still saying great. Like that's freaking amazing. But I'm gonna get going because this is your guys' show.
Thomas, stop saying mean things to Justin. Justin's a very good guy. He's proper, don't you know?
Yeah. but Marco, I don't know what celebrity that you look like. So everyone in the chat, just go ahead, go nuts.
Yeah.
See what he looks like, because there's a clear Bon Scott here. We don't know who the other guy is. Like who's he supposed to be?
Mailman, what's going on? Says Bon Scott or discount Justin Long. He doesn't look like Justin Long at all.
No. At least the hair looks correct here.
Yes.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I'm very sorry for derailing the show. I'm just gonna leave now.
Derailed.
Yeah,
no, man, that's the Sham Show, baby.
You guys seem really cool. Go message me on Twitter because I'm gonna follow you guys and subscribe to you just because you took the joke so well. Kurt, Marco, well, I don't.
Marco makes jokes too.
Think
ones.
Hit me with the good one.
If you guys are friends with Ords, then you're cool with me. Like if you're cool with Ords, you're cool with me. So, all right, take care, guys.
Much love, Justin. Thank you, brother.
Did you just say Mazel Tov?
No, I said much love, brother. Much love.
Okay. Mazel Tov. It sounds so slurred. I just
Mazel Tov, baby.
This is Mazel Tov, everyone. Good night.
Mazel Tov.
He actually pissed live on a stream once. We call him Justin Pooper.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's his nickname around the water cooler.
That takes
that sounds very proper.
I think you're talking about Brian Johnson. He's the one that sings those songs.
Oh,
he's calling him out. Damn it, Wookie!
See, if you would have said Brian Johnson, I would have probably.
Look, Wookie, you got to message Justin on Twitter and let him know. It'll be like, just call him out on that shit, man. Call him out on that shit. Well, that was a great guest appearance by Justin Proper.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a great guy, man. He's a good
proper
kid.
Appearance.
Yes,
that's such a funny last name. It's not even fucking funny.
Just so you know, he's far from proper. So, all right. Well, I think we're gonna get ready to wrap this up, guys. But it has been awesome having you guys on, getting you on here. I'm gonna have you on again. You heard Justin. Make sure you reach out to him. He's a good dude. Let's get you plugged into the community a little bit. Let's get you to 100 so you can get your nameplate. www.youtube.com/The Sham Show. Let's do it. And real quick, I got a lifetime ban from Twatters. It doesn't surprise me because their fifis get hurt all the time, and you don't bullshit around the corner there. Well, you tell it like it is, and Twitter does not like that.
Oh no!
Hey, I do have to show off the monkey tail real quick. In case you
show it off. Let's see. What you
so
got?
it's my face, the beard. Whoops! It goes around into a tail.
What the fuck just happened? What is going on here?
Yeah, you didn't notice.
I'm just now noticing this.
Yeah.
What is this?
Chris Angel, mind freak. You just noticed it. Just
what
happened.
is this? What is
trend.
explain this? A new trend is like something you're starting?
No,
or were you literally in the middle of shaving? You're like, fuck, we got the show.
Yeah, and the razor ran out. I just had to send it.
Send it. That's my dude right there. Look at that, guys. That's my dude, just rolling with the punches, man. I'd have been like a prima donna about the show. Like, oh my god, my face, that can't go out.
You'll rock the monkey tail.
Let's see. Taylor says, Ords and the Sham Show, great chill stream. Yeah, it was good hanging tonight, man. It was a little more like interview oriented than the chill streams normally are, but now that everybody knows who you are here in the community, we could do more of these, like just hang back, talk about bullshit. But real quick, like individually, both of you guys take your turns. Tell people where they can find you. Tell people where they can find it. If you would just want them to follow the Sham Show, whatever. Go ahead and let these fine people know where they can find you. The Sham Show, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff.
All right. The Sham Show, it's on YouTube. We have a Twitter. We have a Facebook. You'll be seeing us on more stuff, probably Pornhub next time you check that out. And then personally, my name is Marco Altamori. You can add me on Facebook. I got a Snapchat and all that stuff.
Word, definitely hit up the Sham Show. But like if you want to catch up, definitely add me on Facebook. That's just my legal name on there. I'm Curtis Van Berger. I also have some pretty dope shit coming out on 420. I'm in a musical project called Hef and the E-Boys. Yes. So if you're into some bodies, yeah, definitely check us out. I'll share it on Facebook and some other socials, I'm sure. But yeah,
that's good
just
content.
Add me up. It's going to be some pretty fun, cool stuff with one of my very best friends, Hef. Did an episode with him recently. Check it out. He's a like-minded fellow, really easy dude to get along with. But he's head ass as fuck in his own ways, and I fucking love him. So yeah, definitely holler.
Hell yeah, man. Way to go, guys. The fucking Sham Show. You know it right here. There's a link. Click it. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that shit. Check these guys out. They're going to be coming around more often. Yeah, that's right. Rock out with your socks out. But we know what you meant. That's right, baby. And that's how we do it. That's we do it here in the boardroom. We do it in the Sham Show. That's just how we roll, man. So make sure you go check out the Sham Show, guys. This has been an absolute blast. Thank you to the chat. Gonna kind of acknowledge some people here. Thank you, Brother Thomas, for coming through. Thank you for our guest appearance with Justin Proper tonight. It's always a blast having him come through. Wookie, thank you, brother, for hitting it hard in the chat. Daisy Blossom, of course, here in the chat. Sci-Fi for Me TV. Thank you for being here. Got Snowdub stopping by. All you crazy people stopping by. Jesus, I can't even keep up. Y'all are great. Again, Glenn stopping by. Taylor stopping by. Makini 90. Oh, Makini, I didn't even know you were here. Makini, hail, brother. I'm gonna have to DM you. I'm sorry I missed your chat there, dude. I apologize. I'll hit you up in the DMs, man, if you're not still in here. But thank you, of course, Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Thank you, Amanda, for coming through. I appreciate all of you guys. Sven, the Naked Nordic Ninja. I gotta say it the whole time. He says you don't have to use my pronouns.
Yeah,
well, I would say for YouTube guys, we want to make sure we cover our ass here. All right, I'm not trying to get demonetized for using the wrong pronouns here or not. Thank you, Joyce, for coming through. I appreciate it. Disease, of course, man, you all are amazing. If I missed you, I apologize. It is easy to get a lifetime ban from Twitter. It is, and with that being said. We better get out of here before we get fucking banned from this platform. Anyway, guys, thank you so much to the Sham Show for coming out. You guys have been amazing. It's been an awesome fucking interview. Let's do it again soon. Sound good, guys?
Thank you, Ords.
Boogie, dude.
Love you, man.
Love you, man. Yeah, so hang tight backstage, guys, and we're going to go out. Thank you guys for coming out. I love all of you guys, and we will catch you.
For checking us out for sure.
Yep. Great community, man.
We're going to run through it.
Thank you. Absolutely. They're amazing, man. They're amazing. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to leave you with a couple of clips. I love all you guys. We'll catch you on the other side. Peace.
Hey! Son of a bitch.
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?